works just fine. Players do get more tired than they used to, but it works just fine. Now, playing as a team that definitely doesn't have as much talent as what I'm used to this year. I've been doing my normal stuff, my normal yearly save with Dortmund. It might be a different story, certainly, but we will have to see. That should be good. Oh yeah, so usually I play on key highlight, or like after I get going in a save, and I have a tactic that I'm really comfortable with. Like this one, I play on key highlights. They don't just like automatically show kickoff, so I was a little confused. I was thinking maybe we'd see something from the kickoff, but no. However, only now in the second minute, we have highlight. Playing away to a good team here in the league, I could have certainly gone for a little more passive, like counterattack setup, but I really do like to try to take it to every opponent. And if it doesn't work, we will certainly have to go back and rethink. But, ooh, sent in, headed out. And that's the highlight there. We did pick up an early yellow card there on Bjorken. And now they have a highlight. It's a corner. And, ooh, Mo there had a open head, or Mo, sorry, missed the ball there and gave Valorenga an open header, but it was cleared off the line, luckily. Probably should have been a goal there. Fortunate. We had a guy to clear it. Even on extended highlights here, time passing. Valorenga throwing now. Well, blocked and out for a corner. So started with we had a little bit going, and the last two highlights here. Highlights for Valorenga, and well, can only do so much about that. Well, that's rather unfortunate. That's not how we want to start the season. Gets headed out, and then old up just very good strike for them. Old up. It's about equal on XG, so I mean, we're not getting dominated by any stretch. We have possession on our side quite notably, but it's not working out for us. And I'm debating whether I want to go and push more for a goal. We are behind. Or if that's just going to leave us too susceptible and we should try and drop back, soak up pressure, and counter. Now that is kind of against my football philosophy, but I mean my only experience on FM managing not top division sides is a couple FMs ago, and for 2 in a row I did Kaiserslautern saves, bringing them up to the first division, and I think I mostly used 4-4-2s. But wow, our attack is has not showed up here on opening day. Now is this isn't, no it's not. I need to reload this. I have some individual instructions that I've added since I started this save and experimenting with this. Although, would it even work for... He doesn't read the game well enough to really do what I want him to do anyway. We are playing at a lower level here. I need to keep in mind. Could sit a little deeper, but still not be passive. What positions can Pellegrino play? He could play up here. He is he's pretty fine at that. Don't want to take bot time off. I think I like him up there a little more than Kumsun. Although Kumsun's our best player in attack right now. But he could also play where he is now. We'll just try that. We're going to put our hands on our hips and say, show me something else. So it's something I'm certainly going to have to get used to because I play a lot of FM, but I don't have a lot of experience outside the Bundesliga, even just outside Borussia Dortmund. And also, I usually when I play FM, if I play for 4 hours, I might say 4 sentences the entire time. Naturally a very quiet person, so trying to say what I am thinking, my thought processes, and not being entirely awkward the entire time. Wow, Pellegrino's having quite the terrible time out there. We'll certainly get him off. Now we could bring on Pernambuco? Bucho? I'm not entirely sure. He's rather slow. He's got some height, but can't head. I don't really like that. We could put Kumsun back up there. Kumsun is still doing fine, though he's getting tired and is still anxious. We don't have anyone else that can play on this left side, apparently. Oh dear, don't do that. Pellegrino... Oh, they just don't want him that far back. Pellegrino could play there, but I don't want him out there. This lad here could play there, but I certainly wouldn't be too keen on that. Don't like the whistling in that song. Now with that weak right foot, unless I wanted him to be a winger out there, and he's not particularly good at crossing. So. Oh dear, that's not what we were going for. I just don't have people that can play out there. Well, that's something we should have looked at before the season. We're gonna put Kumsun out there, And maybe we'll do a 4-4-1-1. Because we have players that can play this position. Who's gonna be our best bet in there? Well, but do we have any that can actually play it naturally? Not really. I usually use attacking midfielders on support. I don't have a playmaker necessarily, but I've never, the past couple FMs haven't really had any luck with playmakers, deep lying or advanced, but I've never really had luck with advanced playmakers. Deep lying playmakers used to be really good for me, and midfielders in the last 2 FMs I just haven't been able to get consistently good ratings out of, really, unless they are absolutely world class. I think Fet's gonna be our guy for this. Yeah. We're gonna go ahead with that. Well, no highlights in that 10-minute period. They're really shutting up shop. I think we're probably gonna make our last 2 here. And I just don't really have anyone for Botheim. I want to bring off, not necessarily the tired players, just the players that are performing badly. I don't have people to bring on for them. Lots of central players. We don't have a lot of wide players. That might be something. Maybe we want to play a much narrower formation. This is why I probably, especially starting a new save with a team that I mean, the only player that I know on this team is Patrick Berg. Probably should have actually done preseason. Paid attention to it. Because, yeah, I think we're going to need a entirely different formation. Let's also take off a lot of this. Set a little higher. Be balanced. And we're just gonna continue. Okay, here's a highlight, a nice long throw. Samstead back on it. Passes it into Berg. Berg to Saltness and Kumsin in, and we are equalized in Valerenga. That was a nice shot. Maybe not as nice as Valerenga's earlier, but very nice indeed. I kept him on. You know, if I had more depth, maybe he wouldn't have been out there, but I don't regret a thing. 1-1, alright. Alright, so now people are really starting to get tired out there. Oh. Do you actually say his name Ulrich Saltness? I don't. If anybody were to happen to watch this and know how to pronounce names, that would be useful. But I will say Saltness for now, at least. Okay, you have to come off. You just have to. You have to come off. Somebody else is going to play there. And then of these, You can naturally play there, but oh, you are E. You're not somebody that I really like, but we need a change, and I don't think these two are likely to be much better. I mean, overall, is he much better? I think he's a little better, actually. I think I'd rather put him up there. Or Moberg. No, him, maybe not. But yeah, we'll try Hugo Vetlesen up there. Alright, and before that can even take effect, we have a highlight. So let's see if there is a winner left in this match. Loda coming forward with it, off to Sorley. Loda hits it forward to Fett. Fett with an adventurous shot. It didn't look like the goalkeeper was too concerned with it. Okay, the last 10 minutes here, we've jumped ahead a little in XG. We're gonna push forward a little bit more. We're gonna go with a positive mentality. I'm going to encourage the boys. And wow, quite tired. These guys are doing really well, though. I don't want to take them off. You are not, but I don't have depth out. Wow, I just have no depth on either side. Wingers or fullbacks. That is something I should have noticed. But the first season in any FM save is always the most boring, monotonous season because it's a team that you've inherited and you have minimal imprint on it. Oh, so what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? So our right-sided center back can play out there, and can is the operative word there. Should, I mean, probably not. Very slow, but do we have, yeah, okay, we do have people who can, this guy's our backup center back, and he is usable, so we're just gonna have to do that, I suppose. Now, do we have, so if we, okay, we do have extra subs. Assuming probably just for this season. Our other center back, so Moberg can play back here, but should he play back here? Oh, he is very slow. He is very slow. That is a complete liability slow. I don't really ever want to play that guy in any position. Alright, well, I guess. Well, you aren't familiar with it. Oh, your tackling's really bad. Mo has not impressed me. I think we will, and we're going to tell him to or not. Oh, I guess that's just a player trait. You can't. Well, but we certainly can put him instead of ball player. Put him on no nonsense. Defend or which stopper cover sits deeper. Also, I should probably look at ball playing. Having ball playing defenders. Can my guys even pass at this level? That's another thing we'll need to adjust. I think those are the changes we're going to make for the rest of the game. I don't really want to bring anyone else on. And we'll see. We have taken control of the game a little bit. We clawed our way back in. And a long throw near the very end. Cleared long. Fed on the ball. Shot blocked. Peters out of bounds. Was that the highlight? Is that it? Yep. Alright. Last 4 minutes. now. Oh, there's 4. Well then is that a pandemic rule or is that just a permanent rule? 4 subs? We'll have to check that after the game. So we only get 4 subs. Well, we're definitely gonna push further forward. We didn't have any luck when we're gonna push more for it. If I move these players forward, I am a bit worried that they're not going to track back as well. I don't want to lose this because a draw here is all right. I'm okay with that. So, well, we'll try and be not waste any time here. We'll press and try and win that ball back faster, and we will press a little higher up. Ooh, at the very end. Come on, boys. Oh, nope, nothing. Just a highlight for the whistle. Alright, well, 1-1 away. Not how we wanted to start, but not the worst. We were the better team. We created more. We had a higher XG, although 0-0 on the whole would have been a better or more deserving result. 6 of our shots, one of their shots off target. We dominated possession pretty well. Did get beaten on the tackles, I see. Well, they're supposed to finish 1 place behind us in 4th, so well, we didn't really create. I'll be a little disappointed. I am a little disappointed. We could have won that, but ultimately, not bad, not bad. So I wanted to see subs, number of subs. 5 from 7. Oh, I probably just had 3 stoppages. It wasn't, I wasn't limited to 4. And that's probably a pandemic rule then that I presume will go away after this season. Goal difference, goal scored. Okay, transfers though. Transfer windows. August. Pretty much the month of August. Yes, the transfer window is over. It ended 1st of April. So our next one is the August transfer window. So we could send players to bring in for then, at least. And we, as I see, we need some help. I'm rather unfamiliar with narrow formations, and when I've used them, they've not really worked that well. But that's probably not it. that's what it's going for. And then halfback is my favored position here. I thought we could push these guys further forward, but do they have? Okay, they have speed, some speed to track back. Crossing, can't finish too well though. This guy's not bad though. He's got some speed, a little better at finishing, a little touch worse at crossing. I like this guy. This guy we could send forward for sure. Maybe keep that guy. Keep Samstead staying back. I was not very impressed with Mo out there, but it is what it is. recommending Patrick Berg, our best player, sit in defensive midfield. It's not where I'd like to keep my best player, but these guys do offer more going forward, so that's fair. Now you're recommending Botheim, my decent striker here, sit deep. That is his best. Well, but he's got that both. He's not got the speed to be an advanced forward. No, he doesn't. Do you have speed? You have more, but not much. But you're... Oh yeah, this guy's out injured for a long time. Who would be our... Who would be the strike partner up there? Who's got some speed? You've got some speed. Yes, you do. That Ola Solbakken might just be our guy, because I looked at Pellegrino and I did not like what I saw. Correct? No? Oh, not Pellegrino. No, that's a different... What was I thinking of? Oh, this guy. This guy I did not like. So, Pellegrino, not terribly slow. He's got better finishing for a striker. Between these two, I'm not sure. He's got some speed, but he's not as good at finishing. Oh, probably some rotation up there. I think I would go with the guy who has a little less speed, but is better at... Well, who reads the game better? Oh, this song has lyrics. That was surprising. Oh, because it's already played through this playlist. Ah, so that was copyrighted music, probably, that was playing there. Very nice. Please don't ban me already, Twitch. Let's listen to Candy Shop now. My alarm's going to go off in a minute. I must pick up my girlfriend from work. So before everybody gets their ears hurt by that, I'll disable it, and let me just check who... So he reads the game for this level. He's fine. And oh dear, 10 anticipation, 9 concentration, 9 decisions, 14 off the ball. Yeah, probably not him. So yeah, we'll go with Pellegrino and Botheim up there. I like this. Midfield here. Oh yeah, but Moberg, yeah, he's the super slow one. Cult. Oh yeah, and also I should consider, so we could play with double Mazzalas. That's what I'm always tempted to do, but I worry that they're going to wind up in the same place. On this side, I would like a Mazzala, or Mazzala. I pronounce words strangely. Move into channels. From position, get further forward. Take more risks. We'll do without the take more risks. Can either of these guys pass is another thing. You can. That guy's a ball-playing defender. This guy, less so. So, probably just do that. Also, speed. So, you are quite slow, but not necessarily liability slow. You're also fairly slow, but a little faster if I wanted to have you sitting real deep. Berg? He's Norwegian Berg. He's passing. Okay, he's not really a playmaker. He is kind of a defensive player, isn't he? So that will be a really good role for him. It's just a shame that that's our best player isn't an attacker. A little. I mean, you need a solid defense, don't you? Don't want to have to try and win games 4-3 every week. So we're gonna be sitting deeper on. I would almost. Yeah. Well, but yeah, they're both kind of. So you cover that space a little more. And then you, ball winner, box to box. Well, you're kind of 3.5. You are 3.5 at everything. We want somebody who's gonna stay more central. Don't necessarily need a box to box. A central midfielder support, just very basic as it gets. Probably work just fine. A ball winner could also tackle harder. Dribble less, shoot less, hold position. Tackle harder. Is he good at tackling? Not particularly. You could be a ball winner. You're really good at tackling. Or no, you're really good at positioning, sorry. Probably not a ball winner. I mean, he's fine at tackling, but... do a Carolero, so he'd kind of occupy this space. Well, I think we're probably gonna leave him just plain Jane right there. Are you particularly creative? No. Nor are you particularly good at finishing, but you got a little bit of speed, a little bit of ball progression. First touch? No. Well, he can dribble and he's not slow, and he did score my equalizer there. Alright. That's probably gonna be it. I think that's, well, I haven't really gone in here. So I think we will go positive, generally speaking. Not necessarily going to try and play out of the defense. And I think we're going to go with not so much instructions for this team. We're not going to quite push that high. Probably not going to press that much. Or as much.